Hello everyone. Today actually I decided to talk to you guys about a topic, very important topic, which is satisfaction and gladness of heart. I found those two words to be very important in our everyday life, you know. Actually, it's like, I would say, I don't know if I would call this a testimony, but it's something that might help anyone out there. Today actually I went to school hoping that I would get some positive answers, because last semester I was not able to get financial assistance because due to school they're stating that I made a lot of money for me to get assistance. So I had to pay on my own and everything. So I was expecting probably by 2013 I had to pay on my own, but I only did part-time. I was not a full-time student. So, and expecting or hoping by 2013, this year, I'll be able to get the financial assistance and be a full-time student. Well, that was not the case. So today when I went, actually this semester I registered myself as a full-time student, hoping that everything will go well. So I went to school, found out that I was not approved still, so I had to, like, there are still a lot of things that had to be done before I can try to go back to full-time student. So I was kind of discouraged, I would say. So when I left the school, I was like, my God, when am I gonna get done with school? Like, this is taking forever, and I don't know when I'm gonna do. Like, I kind of started complaining and whining in my head, you know. You just, like, you know, you're working and it's just like too much going on in your head. And then something told me, come on, Sylvia, you should know better than this. There's a lot of people out there, they could even, like, they just finished whatever they had, their diploma, they couldn't continue because they had no help, they couldn't afford school. Or some people have just no opportunity at all for any education. But if you are able even at least to pay on your own for a part-time student, you should be glad, Sylvia. You know, you should be glad, you should be thankful. And not only that, just remember where you are right now and things that have been, you know, things that you've seen and things that, like I had so much grace in my life in order for me to start complaining right now. So, like, that's how I felt, you know. And this voice came out so strong, then I was like, yeah, like, everything was just in my head, you know. And I was like, yeah, I just accept. I'm like, you're right, I shouldn't be complaining. Actually, I should be glad right now. I should be glad and happy, you know. So I was like, who am I, God? I'm like, thank you for everything. Thank you even for this one, you know, even being able to afford for this one. Thank you. So I left the school, and as I was driving, and I was just receiving so much good word, positive word, and being thankful, and just thank you. So every song will come on, it's like it's talking to me, and it was just amazing. And I would tell you, in 20 minutes ago I was all discouraged, and in 15 minutes I was all up, like my heart was so high, like my head was so high, and I was singing, and I was so joyful, and I was so glad, and everything kind of just fell into place. And I'm like, oh my God, this is so amazing, you know. Like, in only 20 minutes everything kind of changed, like the way you look at things. It was amazing. Okay, so when I was coming there, I was like, oh my God, I have to share this with someone because it might help someone. And as I was driving, and I remember a verse where I read, I believe it was in Ecclesiastes 5:18. It was talking about the gladness of heart, how God kept one of his disciples' hearts filled with gladness, busy with the gladness of hearts. Actually, that's how it said the word. It was like, then that, like, when I read the word, it did not do anything to me. I was like, what? Like, I just read the Bible as I always do. Like, I read and left. I probably went to sleep. So today, as I was driving, the word came into my head. It's like, that's the gladness of heart. You know, even when things are going so bad in your life, but when your heart is filled with gladness, you will not be able to experience the headache and the frustration. You can only experience the gladness of heart. So I feel like that's a gift. It's a gift from God, because you cannot, you know, when you are frustrated and a couple minutes ago, then after that it's like someone is filling your heart. Instead of looking at your frustration, you are looking at actually the good ones instead. So which means that you are not experiencing all the hard, because this world have a lot of things that, like, this world have so much stuff that we can go through, but this is one that the Bible says, we will go through the fire but we will not get burned. So that's when the gladness comes. When all things are coming at you, the fire, the frustration, but you are not looking at those frustration, you are not looking at the fire, you are looking at something, the things that, the good ones. So your eyes will not focus on those, your eyes will focus on the good things that God have done in your life. So, and when you are focused on those, and the gladness of God, of heart, I would say, because the way the Bible used to say, he was busy with the gladness of God, of heart. You know, so that gift of gladness of heart will fill you, and you will not be able to experience the headache and the frustration. And actually, when you read the same verse, it tells you the satisfaction when you're being in this world. A lot of people, like, they have so much stuff, so much that you can find the poor person. I don't even know who is poor, who is rich anymore, because come on, like, you can tell. Yeah, the good thing is to be rich in your heart. The good thing is to be rich in your heart. Because I know you can go out there and you might find someone that you might think they're poor or something like that. But then you get to find out that that person is very happy, very, very satisfied with what they have, and they're enjoying their life. And you get to find someone that you think is rich, you know. You might find like that they have a lot of material things and things like that, and get to find out like that person is very, very miserable because they are not satisfied with what they have, or they're just like chasing things in life, you know. All they do, they are unable even to live, like to live and enjoy what they have already. All they do is chase every little bit of things just to have more. I want more, and I have more. I want more, and I want more. So by wanting to, like, more and more and more, is like because you are not satisfied. So unless God comes and give you the satisfaction of what you have, of your blessings, then you'll be able to enjoy what you have. Then you'll be able to enjoy the blessings that God has blessed you. So as I said, it's something that, as I said, satisfaction, it's a gift from God, and all of us need that in order for us to be happy, in order for us to be to enjoy our blessings and everything like that, and give us the gladness of heart. You know, gladness of heart, I found it more when we are going through things. When our heart is filled with gladness, we'll be able to go through those things without a lot of frustration. And the satisfaction is when we receive blessings from God. In order for us to enjoy those blessings, we have to be satisfied with those things first, you know, so that we will not find ourselves looking for more and more and more when we already have it here. And try to enjoy this one first, then go and start looking for the other one. One thing I found out is that you have to be rich inside in order for you to be happy, in order for you to enjoy life and to be satisfied. You have to be satisfied with what you have, and all those things are, we don't give ourselves those things. You don't gonna say, oh, today I'm gonna be satisfied. No, it's a gift from God. I know if you pray for that, I believe God will give you the gift of being satisfied and being glad with what you have. Yes, we have desire. Yes, we have needs. But at the same time, God will help you to balance those needs. You understand? You still be able to pray, you still be able to ask for things, but at the same time you can be satisfied with what you have already. You know, still be able to be thankful for what you have already. Then you can ask for other stuff that you need to ask for, but at the same time when you are asking, it's not like you are not satisfied with what you have already. I am satisfied, yes, but you can always still ask, because he said, ask and you shall receive. And actually, he is the one actually that gives you the desire of certain things, you know. When you are satisfied, and when he wants to give you something, he will put the desire in you, and then you will ask for it again. Then you'll be satisfied more. Then when he wants to bless you again, and he'll put the desire again in you, then you will ask for it, and you'll be satisfied, and more and more and more. So he has to give you the satisfaction, and he has to give you the gladness of heart in order for you to be happy and enjoy life, you know. Because even when I said it at the other, like in the beginning, the God, he is the only one that can give you satisfaction in everything that you do, in order for you actually to be happy with work that you do and things like that. So that's how I felt today. I was like, thank you God, you know, thank you God for like filling my heart with your gladness right now, because if it was not that, I would have been so frustrated, and I would have been so down, and I would be so discouraged, you know. A little thing can just, you know, change your whole day, your mood and everything. So I feel so happy right now, and I feel so thankful for everything that I've had in my life, for everything that's going on in my life. So I feel like this one will be like me talking to you guys like this. It will help someone out there actually, because we all are able, like, words are very powerful, you know. When you listen to something and it gets in you, and when you receive it, and that's how it works in your life, you know. And sometimes even when we listen, it might not help you right away, but it will help you later on in the future. Because I remember the day when I read this verse, about the gladness of heart, it didn't do anything to me, but until when I was driving today, then I remember the word. But even when I started receiving, telling myself, Sylvia, don't think that way. Come on, God, like you've received so much in your life. God has been so good to you, you know. Then that word came into my mind, and saying that the gladness of heart. So when you receive the word, I didn't receive that word that day, but I received it today. So as you say, sometimes you might read the Bible, it's like it's not helping. Keep reading, just keep reading, and just keep reading for understanding. Then one day it will work in your life like it did to me today. So I hope that this helped you a lot, guys, and I hope it helped someone out there. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and feel free to leave a comment if you have any comment or anything like that, or if you experienced the same thing. Please feel free to leave a comment, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.